Hello Scorpio. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. And please keep in mind that this particular reading that I'm doing right now, I'm only channeling through my higher self and getting intuitive messages from my higher self. I am not communicating with any spirit, positive or negative. There's no orbs, positive or negative. And only at the end of this reading will I be communicating and getting some advice from the angels, Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Some of you may have been in a relationship, love here, a beautiful relationship. Oh, yep, this was a past life connection. Oh my goodness, this was a huge connection. A lot of love. This could be somebody you've been in a relationship with, a situationship. This could be somebody who you've simply exchanged glances with, but you know that there's something there, but nobody's speaking up. Okay. Oh my goodness. So this card, this one, for me is a third party situation card. Oh my. So some of you might just be in a third party situation. Third party situation doesn't necessarily mean, and some of you already know this, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's an affair. It could also mean that your time, energy, and effort is not being spent somewhere else. So somebody's not dedicating time to you, or you're not able to dedicate time to them. You could be taking care of a loved one, maybe they are. This could be somebody who's working very far, and that is causing a problem as a third party or third entity that's just not allowing them to be close to you. So third party doesn't have to be exactly an affair. However, we'll see what happens in this reading, because some of you may resonate with it and some of you might not, depending on your circumstances. Now, this is a general reading, so it's a general love reading. Not everybody will resonate with all of it. Okay, so let's have a look here. We have change, followed by creativity. Then we have justice, love, mystery, sensuality, synthesis, cycles, and then we have shape-shifting under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Scorpio, change is needed. The situation needs to change between you and I. It can no longer be the same. What happened before was not right. So much has happened that I realize now that we cannot be in the same situation and the same scenario, because it's a repetition. Too many things go on in a cycle in this connection. I want to create something with you. Something that'll be long-lasting for the world to see. And I also want to make things right with you. Before, there was a time when I just kept taking and taking. And I was not really giving. And there was a lack of balance in this connection. There was a lack of equality. What I want to do is restore that balance. And I want to have a better balance going forward. I want to have an equal give and take. I do feel so much love for you. This is unconditional love, pure love, true love. There's so many things that have happened, but that feeling, that flame burns bright still inside of me no matter what happens, no matter what the weather. That feeling doesn't change. This love is true. It's pure, it's clean, it's sacred. And I've realized that for some strange reason, it only exists for you. What I question the universe, one of the biggest questions I have, is why is it that I feel this way now? Why now? Why not before? Why have I met you now? Why not far into the future? Why are you in my life right now? Are we meant to be together? Was this meant to be? I'm not sure. But I do feel that in this connection there is something spiritual that binds you to me. And I see things differently. You and I are two different people. But there's something about you that's just so familiar, as if I've already known you from before, maybe a past life. I'm not certain what I can do and how I can do this, but I do need time to think about this, because I feel that you and I have some type of a spiritual connection, and that fate and destiny has brought us together for some strange reason. And this is why I question myself. Why do I love you just by default, automatically? Why is it that I just have these feelings for you? I don't know you as much as I should on the inside, but I just have these feelings. And I do feel that you are very, very sensual. You're very good looking, and I'm very attracted to you. I want to be with you. I want to hold you close and touch you. I want to run my fingers through your hair. I like being with you. A long while ago, there was a lot of peace and harmony. However, things have changed now. Now there is a lack of peace and harmony in this connection. I want to restore that. Currently, our situation goes around in circles, like a cycle, on and off, back and forth, back and forth. I'm starting to obsess over our situation. I'm starting to obsess over you. Why are we the way that we are right now? Overall, no matter where I am, no matter what I do, who I'm doing it with, or what I'm doing, I'm always thinking about you. I can't help it. I can't concentrate on anything else. I can't concentrate on anyone else. My head is always turned, and I'm always hoping, longing and yearning for you. All right, Scorpio. very deep romantic connection. However, it might just be a little forbidden. There may be restrictions here, but it's almost like it's inevitable. Some of you may be already in a connection with somebody and you've met somebody and this person just swept you right off your feet. It's like you can't help it. You just can't help yourself. It's very common, especially what I've seen when we're dealing with a spiritual connection. This is somebody from your past life who you could have been married to. You could have been engaged to this person. You could have been betrothed, or you could have just simply had an affair. You could have also been a boyfriend, girlfriend, but that was very rare back then. But there is some type of romantic spiritual connection between the both of you that is coming through into this lifetime. That is why this connection is so intense and why it's difficult if you are associated to somebody else, if you are a partner of somebody else's partner, and if you found somebody new, or if they found you. This is a tough situation now. This could also be a situation where you have met somebody and you really want to be with them. However, there are a lot of restrictions. There's responsibility, there's burdens, there's problems that occur that are restricting you from being together. That is why somebody here is not able to dedicate the time, energy, and effort into this connection. All right, so let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. I'll be looking into what happened exactly in the beginning when things started to go downhill in this connection. So everything was okay, but what happened when things started to go south? They started to become sour. You stopped talking. This person started ghosting. Things like that. Queen of Staves. Okay. Under the bottom of the deck, we have Six of Staves. Okay. So let's have a look at that. Queen of Staves. So we have a situation here where at some point in time in this relationship, Scorpio, you might have felt that this person was very powerful. Or they might have seemed as if they are powerful, as if they are clever. They have a lot of wit and wisdom. However, what happened was that things started to change. And you realize that this person does not have a lot of wit and wisdom in matters of the heart. Here, there may have been a lack of enthusiasm and action eventually. Somebody here was waiting too long to use their abilities, their forces. This person was not showing the world what their strengths were because for some strange reason they were feeling powerless. They felt powerless, so they really weren't taking initiative. They weren't really, powerless. Why does somebody feel powerless? Because somebody else is powerful. So this person felt powerless because somebody else was dominating them. So yes, they could be in a situation where they either work for somebody, you can't move that far away because that is your job. You are living with your parents, you can't bring somebody in because they won't accept it. This is a restriction. This person felt powerless, so they did not actually make a whole lot of moves. The thing is, Scorpio, when you got involved with this person, you might not have known that there was a whole lot of drama that existed in this person's life. You might not have known this, but that's what it ended up turning into. This is what it is now. There was a whole lot of other problems and aspects that are ruining this connection. Here we also have Six of Staves. So 6, okay. This talks about how this person felt that victory is elusive. They had done the work and they felt that they deserved the honors because they had done some hard work in this connection. That they should have been, there's a sense of heroism, a sense of honor, a sense of triumph. However, they felt that they had done this, but they never really received any like feedback or any reward. They never felt as if they received that victory. This is also because perhaps of the lack of awareness in those around you and lacking the courage or honor. So remember how this person felt powerless. Well, along with that, they were not really able to step out of their shell. They wanted to do certain things, but they could not. They lacked the courage and they lacked the honor. Ooh. Goodness gracious me, this person has a lot of self-esteem issues. Scorpio. A lot of self-esteem issues. Very sad. This person's very sad. They're very much stuck in whatever type of situation they're in. And they feel like they're in a cage. They're not free to do what it is that they want. This person does want to come back in your life, but they are not coming back into your life because they feel that there's just this huge hesitation, and it's because of the circumstances that surround this individual. Wow, that was deep. All right, let's have a look at Beginner's Tarot deck. Oh, beautiful. Love it. Knight of Cups, that's what we need. Somebody from your past who you've had a romantic connection with is going to come back into your life. Okay. I don't read the reverse. I only do these particular ones upright. The one before that is reverse, the two that I just had. This is Magician, the Magician. So these are any actions, any plans, any intentions that this person has towards you, Scorpio. Two major arcanas here. Hermit, not bad. Hermit's not bad. And then we have the Knight of Wands. All right. Very interesting set of cards here. We have the Knight of Cups. So this is somebody, this individual, this is this person that you're interested in. Yes, they are going to come back into your life. I see that here. First card is the strongest here because this does show action. They're going to come back in a very soft and gentle manner. You're probably not going to expect this, but they're not. They're going to, I'm seeing the word, in my mind's eye, I'm seeing the word slither. It's not a bad thing though, because they're trying to slither or wiggle their way through back into your life because they know what they did before was not so great. They kind of ruined things. And in all honesty, you had the mystery card. So some of you know this. When I see the mystery card, I have noticed that some of the energies could be similar. So earlier you had the mystery card, so some of you actually might be feeling those feelings as well. Earlier when I spoke with the first spread, this is because you mirror the other person simply because you do have a spiritual connection with that individual. You could be a soulmate, twin flame, karmic partner. Here, let's get back to this one. Here we have, with the Knight of Cups, this person is very gentle, very soft, trying to come back into your life, but very slowly. They have a cup of love, slow and steady, and they're going to try to, just like I said, wiggle their way back into your life. They're not going to be aggressive. The Magician is here too. This person may seem to you as a trickster, but they're really not a trickster. They may be. This person may seem as if that's what they are, but they're actually not. This person basically wants you so much that they will try to change. Oh my gosh, I'm getting the words heaven and earth. That's huge. I will move heaven and earth to find my love again. So that's something really huge. That's very romantic, very loving. Okay, that was a message I just had in my mind's eye. I saw that. But actually I also heard somebody speak that. But let's just go back to the Magician, the way I interpret this card. So this is somebody who wants to give you all that they can possibly give you, all the happiness, and they want to provide you with whatever you want, simply to keep you happy. So they will try, and I'm getting the same thing. They will try to move heaven and earth to be back in your life. Oh my goodness, I've never, ever in all of my readings said that phrase. Never, ever. This is the first time I'm saying that. Pretty crazy. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's very a strong emotion that's coming through. This person has a lot of feelings and regret. Like, they really know that they screwed things up. This person here, also with the Eight of Wands, this is not going to resonate for everybody, right? Everybody's situation is different. Keep in mind, this is I'm going to say public. It's a general reading, not a private reading, all right? There's going to be communication. This person wants to talk. This person wants to communicate. They might just send you some type of a message directly or indirectly. Then you have here the Hermit card. For some people, it's not a good card. I have seen over the amount of readings that I've done, it's actually a pretty good card. Hermit card is good because this person will finally get to that point in time where they can contemplate, what have I done? Why did I do this? What can I do to make things better? They're having this sense of self-reflection. They're isolating themselves. They won't talk to anybody. But it's important that they do this, because after this card, usually I've seen, you have the wisdom card, and then you have strength. And that strength is really good because that gives you the courage to reach out and talk to somebody like you, Scorpio. At this point in time, this person is still in the process of thinking. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme you have here is the Knight of Wands. This person does want to rush back into your life. This person is, honestly, they're extremely vibrant and extremely youthful in their passion towards you, like their love. They might be, their age might be like older in age, but it doesn't matter. The inside of this person's heart and their soul, they feel very youthful. Some of you might even think this person might be a bit immature. For their age, they might be a bit, I'm getting the word erratic, impulsive, okay, aggressive, I'm also getting the word, compulsive as well. All right, let's stop with the words. Oh, that's so distracting. Okay, here we have the Knight of Wands, and so I do see here that this person may be a bit inexperienced. They might be immature, but the thing is that they don't do it on purpose. That's just who they are. And what's interesting here is that this person really just wants to be with you emotionally and physically. And they're going to try to make this work, Scorpio. I hope this works out for everybody out there, because this is a good reading. I like this. There's communication. Eventually, this person's going to communicate. And then they'll contemplate. You might actually take some time replying back to this person, because they're going to be contemplating and thinking about, oh, what have I written? What have I done? Should I have said this? They're going to second guess themselves. So whatever the scenario is, the main things here, Scorpio, I see is this person is coming back into your life. They're going to try to make you really happy. They're going to try their best. They will be communicating with you and sending you some type of a message directly or indirectly. And they're going to keep some distance because they need to think about things. So give them their space. Because eventually I see this person wanting to come back into your life. It's beautiful. I like it. It's nice. All right, let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this connection. These messages are from Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. All right. First card is the strongest. Ask for help from others. So some of you may have just been suffering on your own, not talking to anybody about this connection, about this problem. Oh my heavens, you have romance. Okay. This card in this deck, I consider also a past life card. So you have double verification that this person is a past life spiritual connection. Yes. It's up to you. So for some of you, you might literally want to change from this person. You just don't want this person anymore. You want somebody else, right? They are telling you that you need to remember that you do have a choice. It is up to you to make this choice. And here it is. If you believe, then you will be able to make the right choice. By believing basically means you will be able to manifest what it is that you want in your life. But it's up to you. They're all saying that it's up to you. It's not necessary that you end up being together just because you're a soulmate, twin flame, or karmic partner. That's not all the time. That doesn't happen. What I'm trying to say is that does not happen all the time. We have also here, meditation brings answers. So this is the way I do it. I just pray. Meditation is here. We have the Christ consciousness. Through Christ, you can get to Jehovah, his Father. He has other names. Ultimately, it's just the one source, the one source that is the pure white light. That's positive energy. So you can just meditate, concentrate, ask some questions, and you will receive some answers. Now also, the answers here, it says get more information, right? And it says ask for help from others. This clearly means there's something here that you are lacking in terms of information. The only reason why this card usually comes up, get for more information, is because you have a lack of information. And you need to get some type of input, guidance from other people that will give you the information that you need. And eventually, you will be able to get messages and answers. Intuitively, you will be able to work on this yourself as well. They are telling here, they're telling you here, there's no need to worry, and there will be forgiveness. So somebody here is actually going to come and apologize to you too. You know that Knight of Cups? Yeah, that person's going to come back and apologize. They're going to say sorry to you at some point in time. Or this could be you saying sorry to them. Both of you can say sorry. There's no harm in saying sorry. Under the bottom of the deck, we have here, be assertive. Now, this card, for me, I have such a strong feeling with this card every time it comes up. This does show me that, because it's under the bottom of the deck, it's the overall arching theme. They want you to remember, and by overall arching theme, it's like an umbrella. All of these fall under this one umbrella. Be assertive here means that in the past, in this connection, or in other connections, you have let people walk all over you. You have allowed certain things to occur even though it was against your better judgment. Because of lack of self-esteem, lack of awareness, lack of mindfulness, and observance. I literally just got those 4 words right now in my mind's eye. Okay. So, some of you out there have had this type of an issue. What the angels here are telling you, Scorpio, is be assertive so that you are not all of those things that I just said. Because if you are, you're going to keep repeating the same issues. The same cycle is going to keep repeating. So you do have to change your ways a little bit. But being assertive also means letting this person know what you're comfortable with and what you're not comfortable with, so that they know what your limits are, what your boundaries are. And if you have boundaries, people do respect you, actually. They respect you more if you have boundaries. It also seems as if you're more of a catch. You're not as easy. Simple, plain and simple, just like that. Here we have forgiveness. Something here did happen, and this individual does want to apologize. Now, also, this card in particular, the feeling of forgiveness, I've mentioned to many of you. Forgiving is not that difficult. It is hard to forgive. You can't really forget because sometimes things are very traumatic. Think of it as an experience. Yes, there are mistakes, and yes, there are traumatic issues, but then why be with somebody that has traumatized you in the first place? Why even hear this reading? That person's not worth it. That person's unworthy. So don't be with that person at all anyway. But if you can forgive a person, forgiveness is like a grudge. It's a bubble that orbits around you like a negative energy bubble. This is how I explained it to people before. Some of you are new here today. And it's important to get rid of that negative energy bubble because it literally weighs us down. Once you burst that bubble, once you forgive somebody, and how do you forgive them? By feeling compassion towards them. My technique, personally, I just realized that, you know what, the person just didn't know any better. They just were that naive. They were just that inexperienced. It's not what they wanted. And so I can't blame them. So there's that compassion that comes through. And once you have that, then you actually feel a little better about yourself too, and them. And then you're able to let go a little bit. It's hard. You can't really forget these things, but it's important to get rid of that negative energy bubble, get rid of that grudge. That way, you are able to bring more positive energy into your life and start something new. But if you keep that grudge, it will keep hindering everything that comes to you because you will compare everything to that particular person, to that particular situation. It's time to get rid of that situation so that you can allow certain things to come into your life. It's hard to do that, I know, but it's one of the only ways I've experienced that works for me. I just felt that I knew at some point in time that my twin flame, he just didn't know any better. He really didn't. He had been through a lot of hardships in his life, and he behaved the way that he did because of the life that he lived and his experiences. Sometimes we don't think about these things, but I had to analyze because I was losing my mind, literally. Finally, after years, I was able to let go, and it worked. And I'm at peace mentally. Yes, I do miss him. However, the feeling is different now. I'm wiser. All right, my dear Scorpios. You all take care. Thank you for tuning in and having, what am I saying? Not having, but finding these readings interesting. There's so many of you out there now. I try to read all the comments, but there's so many of you. I do actually read the comments, I just can't really write back to everybody these days. I wanted to also mention, I started to take more readings on. So there is a new package that I just wanted to announce, and it's called Express Love Reading, as usual, which I had before, but it's a self-help assessment. I do provide you with a complete written report. So I look into what the feelings and emotions are, what concerns and what issues exist in this connection, and also certain things that this person is hiding from you in terms of their feelings and emotions. From that, you are able to make your decision based on that information. That is why I created this. It is, just to let you know, it's 100% written report, but the interpretation is all me. The whole reading is just me. I'm just doing it by myself. And if you are interested in that, you can go to my website. It's on the top right-hand side corner of this page on YouTube, my homepage on YouTube. And also, if you want to just know, it's www.asnointia.com. So once you read through the description, if you feel that that is something that you want, if that's something that'll be helpful, feel free to place an order, and then I'll be able to process your order and then send you out the reading. All right. Thank you, Scorpio. You all take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys again. Bye now.